One of the most cringe things for new Mevo users is for the camera not to live up to their expectations. So here are 3 problems I've identified with the Mevo camera. You know, if you've watched any videos on this channel, there is no better proponent of the Mevo camera than this guy right here. But I also know if you're shopping for a camera and you're wanting to live stream or record, you're looking for the all-in-one solution that the Mevo promises to be. The 3 problems we have with the Mevo camera are things that we can work with, but we have to know they're there before we make the purchase. The first of those is its digital zoom. For those who are wanting to stream things that are far away from their camera, or they're wanting to make a recording of something that is a good distance away from where they set their camera up, a digital zoom is not the best option for them. The recommended distance between the camera and its subject for the Mevo Start is 10 to 15 feet. It's actually 5 to 15 feet, I think, in the documentation. But that 10-foot range is probably the sweet spot because it allows you the ability to zoom a little bit, but also be close enough to catch a good-sized platform or stage and be able to get a good, clear picture. Obviously, light is important. It is for any camera, but the digital zoom that is in this very good Sony lens means you have to set up pretty close. For a lot of folks who record or who stream inside, that's okay. We can set up close to our subject. But for those of us who like to stream outside, maybe at a soccer game or a baseball game or a football game, it's a little bit more difficult, and an optical zoom is something that we are hoping for in the next version of the Mevo camera. Now, all 3 of these with the Mevo camera will be in relation to the Mevo Start. It's the one in production right now. The second is its 1080p limit. When the Mevo Plus was still in production and was still being sold by Mevo, we know that it had a 4K sensor. It allowed us to record in 4K. And it was a beautiful picture when it was lit and when it was close enough to its subject. The zoom didn't work. If it was 4K, it had to be completely raw as far as the image running through its software. But what we have now is the Mevo Start, and although it is a leap forward in battery life and it is a leap forward in its handling of low light situations, it is a 1080p sensor. Now, that being said, it's marketed as a streaming camera. It's an encoder and camera built all in one. And there are not many folks who can stream in 4K, let alone who want to stream in 4K. There are a lot of folks who like to upload, who like to record and upload in 4K, but streaming there is not really the option yet, and so there's really no point in it. But for folks who are shopping, that's a valuable piece of information to know this camera's upper limit is 1080p. The third problem with the Mevo Start, as it is in production right now, is its 84-degree field of view. You want to be close enough to your subject that you get a good, clear picture, yet an 84-degree field of view sometimes keeps you from being close because you want to be able to catch it wide from side to side. Even in a scenario with a softball game, when you set your Mevo camera up behind the fence, 84 degrees doesn't always, depending on the distance between the fence and the umpire, the home plate area, 84 degrees doesn't always catch even the first to third shot in some fields because there's just not enough space there and you're too close. You need to back up some. Streaming a softball game means you need to be able to peek through the holes in the net or the holes in the fence to get the best shot you can. So 84 degrees is a difficulty for the Mevo Start. Now, those 3 things being said, there is no better camera than the Mevo Start for streaming and recording on a budget. It does not have the issue of being too expensive. It does not have the issue of having a low battery life. what we find in the Mevo Start is a lot of folks answer to the question, how am I going to get this stream out to the folks who want to see it? For me, it's been an excellent solution, and I think it probably will be for you as well.